Welcome back to the cooking segment of the Chan 7. I have a fun recipe for you today. It's called Cowboy Casserole. I was initially inspired by an Instagram reel that I had come across a while back. Cowboy Casserole is named after the Buckaroos and Rough Riders because the dish is simple and can be cooked right over the fire. Oftentimes, Cowboy Casserole includes beans, tater tots, and other easy-to-get store-bought ingredients. Of course, I'm going to make this one plant-based. Here we go. Here are our ingredients. 12 to 16 ounces of ground plant-based meat, 1 ounce of taco seasoning, either one big can of pinto beans, like 28 ounces or so, but I have here about 30 ounces of pinto beans, and we're going to keep that in the liquid. 15 ounces of Rotel, but all I could find was this big can. That's 28 ounces. I'm going to use half of it. 11-ounce can of mexed corn. Up to 1.5 cups of shredded cheese. 1 box of 8.5-ounce jiffy corn muffin mix. And 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed in order to make the flax egg. I'm going to make the flax egg first since we need it to sit there for about 5 minutes to thicken. So we'll need 1 tablespoon of ground flax seed. And then with that, you'll need 2 tablespoons of water for our flax egg. And we'll just give it a little swirl. While we wait for the egg to thicken, we'll go ahead and get the meat mixture together. And I'm going to have one of our daughters here open the cans while I get some of the other ingredients together. So I'm going to go ahead and dump in my meat. Yeah, you can open all of them. Please do. Okay, Deborah, can you help me dump this pinto bean into the dish? What is it, Jonah? You want to dump it? Okay, sure.
Deborah can do 2, I can do 1.
Yep. Okay, so now
I can do 3.
just open these.
Deborah, I want to dump 1, but you get to dump the big ones. Bigger ones.
Yeah.
And Mom's going to do this one.
Oops. Okay, so we got our about 30 ounces of pinto beans into the dish. And then when Joanna's done opening that can, we'll get half of that can in there and then get this mixed corn in as well.
Okay.
Got it, Joanna?
The whole lid.
That's fine. Yeah, normally I would rather it be open all the way anyway because it's safer for you guys to help. Okay, so I'm going to open it. I'm going to do this one, Deborah, because this one I want half.
Can I do that? No, we can both do this one, okay? You take it out, that one, I take it out. Yeah, so I pour half of it and you can pour the rest. Okay? Because that one's too big.
That one's big. I couldn't find any smaller cans at the store. In this recipe, the hardest part is opening the cans. So it's nice because there's no chopping involved. No prep. Okay. You want to do half and then, okay. And then Deborah.
Just dump it in.
Dump it in. So easy. Can you imagine what the cowboys used to do? They just easy recipes when you don't have a kitchen to work in. They had to just work over the fire. Okay, thanks for helping. So now I'm going to add this taco seasoning. Okay, we just have to dump it all in and then give it a good stir, really. I need about half a cup of shredded cheese to go into the meat mixture. And give it a good stir. And then I'm going to go ahead and make my corn muffin mix. And then that will go into this meat mixture and then right into the oven. Oh, I forgot to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. So let me do that. And they say it's actually good to have the oven preheated for about 15 minutes. Now let me go ahead and make the corn muffin. For this one, we'll need a little bit of milk. A third cup of milk. Oh, I forgot to include milk in the ingredients. Huh? Okay. This will go in there. No. So I'm going to put a third cup of milk. Here, go ahead and dump that in.
Dough?
It's a corn muffin dough. Yep. Thank you. Now we just have to mix it. Thanks for helping. You know, these military base housing, you never know what you're going to get. So the setup in our house isn't the best for filming, but we make it work. Okay, so I'm going to dump that in with everything. I don't waste any of it. If I were a cowboy, I would be licking the bowl. Okay, now we're mix that in with everything. And then once that oven is ready, we will put it in the oven. Okay, last step is dumping on a bunch of cheese. You want to help? Okay. Yes, you can help me. And now we just have to sprinkle a bunch of cheese. I'm making what's called a cowboy casserole. The cowboys. Casserole is something that goes in a dish like this in the oven. Of course, the cowboys didn't have an oven, but they had to do it on a fire, over an open fire. So we're going to sprinkle it like this. Let me sprinkle. Oh, Jonah. Great. Should we add some yellow cheese in here?
Maybe yellow.
Yeah, to give it some more color. Okay, here's some shredded cheddar cheese.
These are both taste the same.
They're a little bit different. Yeah, cheddar. That's a good question, Deborah. They're all cheese, but they're a little different. And then we'll put it in the oven for 25 to 35 minutes. Oh, 25 to 30 minutes. And that is it. This is so easy. Yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? And let's put the casserole in the oven at 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. Timer. Okay, let's try taking out the casserole. Looks pretty good. Oh. Okay, that's much better. Okay. It turns out that I had forgotten to drain the water for the corn. So don't forget to do that. But it seems to be fine. The dish was a little jiggly after I took it out of the oven. So I put it back in for maybe another 15 minutes just to fix that problem. And it seems to be fine. It smells delicious. So I am so excited to try it. I'm going to taste this casserole right here because our dining table is not looking so friendly right now. So here we go. Should be cool off by now. Let's try it. It's good. Those cowboys knew what they like. It definitely hits a spot. I'm really liking this casserole. My kids are gonna love it. Please support our channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos for more content like these. We'll see you next time. Bye.